Southeastern Louisiana Sports Report presented by State Farm. I'm Chris Mycoskie, joining you from inside the University Center and specifically from the Hall of Champions, where we note all the great accomplishments in Southeastern Louisiana sports history, including the Hall of Famers. And we added 3 names to that list recently: Sarah Gascon, Bobby Hill, and Andy Smith. As soon as their pictures are back from the printers, they'll be added to this wall. 123 members now of the Southeastern Louisiana Hall of Fame. So many great names from years gone by. Such a great thing to come along and look at these people and know how much they contributed to Southeastern sports over the years. Coming up on this program, in addition to the interviews with those 3 new Hall of Famers, we'll check in with Julie Langford's volleyball team. A long road trip to start the season, and now they've had a chance to play in front of their home crowd. We'll also check in with the Southeastern soccer program. Lacey Bockhaus now making her claim as the top goalie in program history. We'll talk about her record. Next up, Southeastern football, including the conference opener at home against Texas State. Then we'll check in with the Southeastern golf squad, a big fall schedule, including a trip up to Burlington, Iowa for the Golf Week Conference Challenge. We'll wrap things up with the cross-country team. A big win for Henry Ropp at the LSU Invitational. Stick around for the latest on the Lions. This is the Southeastern Sports Report presented by State Farm.
Oh, wait, really? A sandwich to a restaurant again? Seriously?
Yeah, I need to save money somehow.
Unreal. What?
The things people do to save money these days, when they could just call State Farm. You see, State Farm insures 40 million drivers. That's more than Geico and Progressive combined. So talk to the people you trust.
Then call State Farm agent Ken Keneally or Philip Bankston
and see how you could get discounts up to 40%.
Jack Nicklaus once said, "There is no room in your mind for negative thoughts. The busier you keep yourself with the particulars of shot assessment and execution, the less chance your mind has to dwell on the emotional. This is sheer intensity."
Hi, I'm Randy Russo, class of 2005 and news anchor at WDSU News in New Orleans. I'm a proud Southeastern alumnus, and there are many ways we all can support Southeastern. Be a mentor to potential students, attend athletic and cultural activities, pay alumni dues, give to the Development Foundation, and inform your legislator on behalf of Southeastern. Stay involved, and together we can play a vital role in the future of our great university.
Dreams are forged. Character is tested. Teams are united. Champions win here. Come see the crowning of a new champion at the 2010 NCAA Division I Football Championship, January 7th, 2011. For information, visit ncaa.com/tickets.
Our first Hall of Fame inductee for 2010, not only one of the best student athletes in Southeastern sports history, but also one of the most well-loved individuals ever to walk on campus here in Hammond. She was amazing on the volleyball court, great on the softball field, and in a pinch, played for the Southeastern soccer team. Of course, we're talking about Sarah Gascon.
I think I've always played multiple sports, so it wasn't anything different to me. Luckily, I had volleyball in the fall and then softball in the spring, so it was kind of an easy transition for me. I had a few weeks off before I started softball again, so after volleyball season, so it wasn't bad at all.
At the same time, though, I'm sure you wouldn't have minded a break here and there.
My break was Christmas, and that was about 2 weeks, and then I had to get back on the field for softball.
Well, as far as not having the breaks, it's not just that you had an incredibly busy schedule contributing to so much here on campus, but obviously we wouldn't be here today if you didn't do it all incredibly well. What do you say is the biggest reason you were able to keep up the level of consistency, the level of greatness for all that time at Southeastern?
Well, part of it is I played team sports, so I think a lot of my success had to go deal with my teams. My teammates were amazing individuals that definitely helped me to perform at my peak level. My coaches, of course, I can't say enough about Ronnie and Coach Pete and Coach Blake.
Volleyball and softball really the things where you made your mark here. But tell me how you got to be part of the soccer program as well.
It was really funny. My roommates in college, I had a couple volleyball, baseball even roommates, soccer roommates. Up until my last year, I had soccer roommates, and they said, "Sarah, we need a goalie to practice in the summer, so could you just come and practice with us?" And I said, "Sure, why not? I could be a goalie." I was a libero, and I played third, so I could stop a ball. And so I would practice out there with them in goal, and Coach Blake would be mowing the lawn, and he checked me out and he said, "Hey, would you be interested in possibly playing for us?" I said, "Sure, why not?"
Well, after all that, so much success, what does it feel like to be honored today and have everybody recognize you as one of the top athletes in Southeastern Louisiana history?
It kind of feels surreal. I don't really know how to feel because I did play team sports. I feel like it's my entire team that contributed, not just myself. But I'm very grateful, very honored. This is definitely a great experience, and I'm so honored to be able to be amongst all these other Hall of Fame athletes.
This year's version of the Southeastern volleyball team grabbed a big win over Arkansas Pine Bluff. The victory over the Golden Lions from the SWAC closes out Southeastern's non-conference schedule and could catapult them to a strong finish in the Southland. Sophomore Courtney Donald had a career-high 16 kills.
For me personally, and a lot of the girls on the team, we're just trying to take it game by game with conference and just looking at our opponent, the next one, and how we're going to defeat that team, scouting them and looking at what they're doing. Definitely, it was really good to get the win under our belt, break the streak, and go back into conference confident this weekend on the road trip.
Working on quicker transition, incorporating the middles off of defense, not just off of serve receive. And Lindsay did a great job of feeding the middles in transition, so it definitely paid off.
Freshman Cherish Crone had 12 kills, and fellow rookie Stephanie Mueller added 10 more, while first-year setter Lindsey Young had 46 assists. Following the victory over UAPB, the Lady Lions get back into league play with 11 matches to go until the SLC tournament. This game was also noteworthy because of where it was played. With the University Center closed for fall break, the action took place inside the Pennington Center, an intimate atmosphere where it can get loud in close quarters.
Yeah, being in the Pennington is definitely an advantage for us. When we have our fans in here, it's more tight packed, so we feel like we have more support, definitely.
Yeah, it's a lot more personal. The fans are right there, and in the spring, this is where we practice. So a lot of us, this is our home court too, so it's a really good advantage.
The Lady Lions move back inside the University Center for a crucial 4-game homestand. They'll take on Texas San Antonio on October 15th and Texas A&M Corpus Christi on the 16th, followed by Nichols on the 21st and Sam Houston State on the 23rd. Southeastern goalkeeper Lacey Bockhaus has been in net for 26 shutouts over the course of her collegiate soccer career. That's the most of anyone in Lady Lion history. And her latest shutout against Nichols gave her the Southland Conference record.
I have to thank my defense and my whole team because they're actually the ones who actually helped me get to that point. Because even though my name's on there, it's really the whole 10 other players and the 23 total that get us there. So, I mean, I'm glad to be that my name shines, but it's my team effort too, so I appreciate it for my team.
The defenders in front of Bockhaus, including Kyle McIntosh, Brittany Prieto, Nicole Brannigan, and Shani Shaw, have played huge roles. They'll look to continue their stellar play as the Lions try to defend their conference tournament championship.
Just came in to, do the best and progress each year. So, my team has been fortunate to, push me and I push them. So I'm glad for them to be on my team and vice versa.
The Lady Lions are home for 2 games against Sam Houston State and Stephen F. Austin before going on the road to Texas San Antonio and Texas State.
there for you.
Yes. No.
When you're in a tight spot.
Yes. No. You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm agents Alexis DeCorbier in Hammond and Sean M. Moody in LaPlace are there for you. Call to start saving today.
The Lion Athletic Association, winning championships one student athlete at a time. Through the Championship Fund, the LAA provides financial support for scholarships, operations, and facilities. Join today and make a huge impact on Southeastern student athletes. For more information on the Lion Athletic Association, call 985-549-3227 or visit lionsports.net.
Back on the Southeastern Louisiana Sports Report, presented by State Farm, coming to you from inside the Hall of Champions as we honor the latest 3 inductees into the Southeastern Hall of Fame. Bobby Hill was one of the most prolific pass catchers in Southeastern football history. Even though he hasn't played since the early 70s, a lot of his marks are still near the top of the Lion record book. Not only that, he stayed dedicated to the game in all those years since, as a coach at a local middle school and as a leader in the Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
I've had several of the guys come and speak at my school where I teach and coach in FCA meetings, and it's tremendous that these kids are getting involved with the FCA now here at Southeastern.
Was it during your time as a Southeastern player that you realized that you wanted to stay part of the game and become a coach?
Well, there's so many coaches that influenced my life. You know, Oscar Lofton was my head coach in high school. Tremendous guy. Billy Brewer, Coach Keneally, you know, and Roland Dale. Roland Dale was at Ole Miss when I signed with Ole Miss after high school, and they signed me as a wide receiver. And I knew as soon as he came on campus that he was going to switch me to offense. I was playing defensive back my freshman year, and I knew he was going to change me to offense, and I'm glad he did. But the coaches that I have had in my life that really are the reason why I'm coaching today.
The Lions knocked off nationally ranked Texas State at Strawberry Stadium. I was joined on the call by Doug Anderson and LaDarren McClain.
Beatty scrambles out of the pocket, lets loose, has a man open downfield. Corey Theodore inside the 25 and tackled down the bigger of the 2 sophomore running backs. He'll get the call. Diving over the pile, trying to find his way in, and he does. Touchdown, Zeke Jones. Beatty throws it complete at the 20-yard line. Now busting it to the outside and heading into the end zone is Brandon Collins. Collins, touchdown, Southeastern. Beatty on 3rd and 20. Fires it to Yarborough. Inside the 5, and Simi scores it.
If anybody catches it, you have to be in the end zone.
And he throws it toward the end zone. Simi Yarborough there, and he scores.
Talk about that final drive and what they put together. It was very efficient.
Yeah, good job of clock management by our offensive staff. Coach Rudolph, we work on it every week. It's a great job.
Beatty, complete to Yarborough. He breaks the tackle. Yarborough, touchdown number 3. Empty backfield on the slant, and it is intercepted. Rakeem Wilson.
There's a fumble there in the end zone.
Ball is fumbled into the end zone, and it's a touchdown.
Oh, boy.
And it's big Kevin Hughes who jumped on the football. And the shovel pass to Zeke Jones will find a way into the end zone. Touchdown, Zeke, and touchdown, Southeastern. 49-24 is our final score as Southeastern beats number 15 Texas State.
Off to a 1-0 start in conference play, the Lions next travel to Huntsville, Texas for a matchup with the Sam Houston State Bearcats. Then it's back to Hammond for homecoming against McNeese State, followed by a trip to Conway, Arkansas for a game with the UCA Bears.